And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Yandy Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. One away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball one. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. And there's a ball. In the air, right side. Judge sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod in this one, Zach Littell. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. One home run shy of 200 for his career. 0-1. Bellinger with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here is Aaron Judge. Big-time power. That catches the corner.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Littell checks on first. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with two strikes.
So digging in, Ben Rice. And that is out of play.
Ball one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morel makes the play, and there's two down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very
well. Got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. The Yanks leave one scoreless after one. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. Carrasco back to work. Splits the plate. Strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And there's a foul ball.
Punch him out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
So up next, Curtis Mead. Broken bat, rolling to first. Goldie. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pitch. That one in the dirt, and 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that misses. 2-0. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that one clips the corner. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball there. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Walls throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Meisner getting the start in right. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge is there. Makes the catch. One away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That clips the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we're still knotted at 0. Back in New York. Now it's the second baseman, Jorby Bebos. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jansen down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So the lineup flips over. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Up the middle. Walls throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Strike 2.
2-2.
That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Ben Rice. Fly to left his first time. And that one missing low.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And delivers outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
That's a ball.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Yandy Diaz.
Let's go Yankees.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That
Ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second, whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Out to short. Walls. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
You're out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Walked his first time. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
One out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now here is Anthony Volpe.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to third, Caballero. Tosses across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Yanks lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Carrasco back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger coming on. And there's 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1 so far.
Come on, Yankees, let's go. Let's go, Yankees.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Off the plate, and a count even
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Not
2-1.
close with that one, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1. Inside, just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Runner, yes,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's fouled off.
That's foul.
Close,
Ball,
but
go.
called the ball. And it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. Flied to right his first time. There's the strike. Me off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that's outside.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
The 2-1. Pulls that one foul. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. That one almost got him. Now this is in the air down the line. Morel pulls it down, and there's one down. And next for New York, Jorby B-Boss.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, out towards left center, hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
To the right side, and that one handled, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. Danny Jansen to hit here.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Taylor Walls. Walls measures 5 feet 8 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Yandy Diaz now. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Walls, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One out and a runner at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is downstairs. And the count's even at 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Christopher Morel, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. To the right side, Bebas. And that is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. And we still have no score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And Judge takes a strike. That one
Ball,
close, ruled a ball. 1-1. That's
Ball.
inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's
Ball
off the
three.
mark. And now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
And it really looks like these
Down.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider,
Down. Ball
but they've
four,
not been
first
able
base.
to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Zach Littell departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Ryan Pepio.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Ben Rice, the next to hit.
Let's go, base hit here.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ripped on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Just
No, that's the
missed.
ball.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pepio over to first,
He beat it.
and he's back in safely. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Diaz settles under this one, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up, no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's
1-0.
timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Here's a 2-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. On the mound now, Ian Hamilton.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Next to bat will be the Rays' 4th hitter, Junior Caminero. That misses, and that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good
no
opposite
strike.
field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Curtis Mead in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mead now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Caballero.
0-1.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Ball 1.
And that one hit to first. A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back now in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And there's the strike. That one fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Little chopper rolls foul. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
No.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Go ahead run and scoring position. Nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Jorbit Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Go ahead run at second here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. He goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. Hamilton back to work.
Ball.
That one misses. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Teddy Hendrickson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough, a left-hander, also throwing. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two on the way.
Full count.
Got him. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Way inside.
Ball, no.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
2 outs. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
Strike him out.
Popped up left side. Cabrera. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger. He's been so good against lefties. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3. Inside, ball 1.
1-0.
That one ripped, but foul. On the ground. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. It's Aaron Judge now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So now here's the DH, Ben Rice.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 48, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that one lifted in the air center field. Diaz moves under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they go quietly there through 8 full, no score. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Teddy Hendrickson. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Diaz in the box now, takes strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Christopher Morel digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Loud, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hendrickson, 22 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball 2. 2-0 to count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Breaking
Full
ball
count.
inside. Full count, 3-2. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we still have no score. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a chopper out to short. Walls throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's under it. That's out number 2. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And a slider in there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one out to right. Meisner makes the grab, and the inning is over. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Go ahead run on base, and now the DH, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, no strike.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Fought off foul.
Ball off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. And that's outside.
Full count.
Curtis Mead in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard liner. And it's into the gap. Loud headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jose Caballero, the next to hit, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, could be 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Second basemen definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Yarbrough is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Righty reliever out of the pen, Fernando Cruz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Cameron Meisner will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Not even close there. Ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. And that is out of play. Caballero, the runner at third. Meisner on at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Back down on strikes. And one gone. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Swinging a foul straight back.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. And they're up by 4.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
First and second, 1 out. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
2 on, 1 out. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Outside. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and here in extra innings. The other way, makes the grab for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 1 for 4 with a double. Line drive. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, on to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Center field. Diaz right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that's in there at the knees.
One.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fastball
2-2.
is outside. To third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jorbit Bebos. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Cabrera stands at first with one out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. One at second. The double play ends it right here.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.